we've kind of built this trailer with the outdoors in mind.
I can't think of a better partner to have in these packages on this conservation raffle than Oliver Travel. I mean, they're built right here in Tennessee.
Yeah, that's cool.
By a family that hunts and fishes, and that's what they developed it for. It's like, let's find something we can take out off the grid and hunt out of, and it's morphed into probably the most elite travel trailer that you can buy.
Yeah.
And we get to have it as part of the conservation raffle. So there's 10 packages. You could win, of course, this, an $87,000 Oliver trailer, but you could also win a $50,000 voucher toward a Ford truck, a bass boat from Bass Pro Shops. We have an elk tag.
Yeah.
You can go elk hunting here in Tennessee.
If somebody wanted to buy a ticket, Johnny, where are they going to get that?
Conservationraffle.com. Last year it raised about $1.9 million, and all those dollars go to anything conservation in Tennessee that TWRA does.
I mean, it's everything from the little critters to big game.
From crawfish to elk.
Yeah, it's a cool thing that the foundation's doing to support wildlife in Tennessee and conservation.
We appreciate Oliver's contribution to that.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Proud to be a part of it.
The award-winning Tennessee WildCast is on the air with the latest on hunting, fishing, boating, wildlife watching, and all things outdoors. Make welcome your host, drummer and outdoor expert novice, Jason Harmon.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of Tennessee WildCast. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We got a great show lined up for you today. We are on location at Oliver Travel Trailers in Hohenwald, Tennessee. I'm excited, Don.
Yeah, me too.
Be here in the studio or in their facility here, their showroom.
This is really nice. You get to walk through the trailers and see all the amenities, and it's a cool spot. It really is.
Yeah, if you haven't seen an Oliver or know about an Oliver Travel Trailer, you're going to learn today. And
yes.
Maybe you should come out here and check them out.
Yep, for sure.
Don, as always, we like to highlight a radio station. Do you want to kick that off?
We are right down the road here from Columbia, really. Hohenwald is not that far a drive from Columbia, and we've got a station there, WKRM. 11 o'clock on Saturday mornings, you can hear this WildCast, and that's 103.7 FM. And they've got an AM station too. I'm a little underprepared for that.
I can't tell you.
Yeah, I can't tell you that. But anyway, it's great to have them as a radio partner, as well as our other 23. So
yeah,
we're excited about that.
Very much appreciate our radio partners, our TV partners, and then thank you all for listening on the podcasting app, following us on social media. We really do appreciate all that. So today, as I mentioned, we are at Oliver Travel Trailers in Hohenwald, Tennessee, and we are joined by Rodney Lomax. He's the Director of Operations here. And Mr. Johnny Allred from the foundation, our developmental director, joined us today as well.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we appreciate you for joining us. And today is all about this trailer and then the raffle.
Yep, the conservation raffle.
Yeah.
It's underway, but first let's introduce these folks. Let's get to know these guys.
Great.
And I'm going to start with Rodney. Rodney, you're the Director of Operations here, but tell us a bit more about yourself, kind of how long you've been with the business and what got you into the trailer business.
Well, fortunately, I live here in Hohenwald, and so I've been with the Oliver Company now a little over 5 years, about 5.5 years now. Really didn't know what I was getting into, but it's really been a blessing. The Olivers are great people. It's a family-owned business. They own several companies here in Hohenwald, Tennessee. So it's a family-owned business. They're great people to work with, great people to work for.
Yeah.
I'm just proud to be a part of the organization. Proud to have you guys here with us.
Thank you.
You bet. Yep. So you end up spending some outdoor time, quality outdoor time with the Olivers, right?
Oh, yeah, that's what we do. If we get time to play, we all work hard, but when we get time to play hunting and fishing and every now and then a little bit of golf, but we really like to hunt and fish and take advantage of the outdoors. So, yep, that's what we like to do.
That's great.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, there's plenty of hunting spots near campgrounds, and there's plenty of golfing around campgrounds. So these are the perfect recreational vehicles to take you there.
You bet. You can even pull it through a creek. We proved that with the commercials, right?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, these are great pieces of equipment. We're going to dive deep into these today, and I'm excited. Johnny, you've been on the show a lot. We appreciate you joining us again, but remind folks who you are and what you do.
My name is Johnny Allred. I help run the nonprofit arm of the agency. It's a separate entity, but our sole purpose is to support the agency. The Tennessee Wildlife Resources Foundation is just the nonprofit arm of the agency, helping with some raising some money efforts. And then one of the things is the conservation raffle that we had up, and this money all goes to TWRA to help conservation dollars on the ground here in Tennessee, and we've been very successful. In fact, the most successful in the nation.
Yeah, that's it's a big deal. And while we're talking about success, what did last year?
It did about $1.9 million. With some Pittman Robertson matching, it could be up to that times 4. So and all that's for anything conservation in Tennessee that TWRA does. That's where the money goes.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, it's not. It's everything. I mean, it's everything from the little critters to big games.
From crawfish to elk.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, this year's conservation is underway. Now we got about a month left, I guess.
Yeah.
A little bit under that. But if somebody wanted to buy a ticket, Johnny, where are they going to get that?
ConservationRaffle.com.
Okay. And there's multiple packages there.
It is. You can buy one for $20 or 3 for $50. The best deal is 10 of them for $100.
Okay. Yeah. It's getting a few more chances in there.
Yep.
Always
10 chances in there for $100. You could be taking one of these home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
The Oliver Travel Trailer is one of 10, right?
One of 10 packages. This thing's like a $50,000 voucher towards a Ford truck.
Yeah, that's one of them.
A Bass Pro Shop is kind enough to donate a bass boat, motor and trailer for the Ford. 10 packages though.
Yeah. Also some hunts in there.
Equipment like Best of the West rifles.
Like shooting. Yeah. So it's a cool thing that we're doing, that the foundation's doing to support wildlife in Tennessee and conservation. So it's very cool.
We appreciate Oliver's contribution to that.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yes.
Big time.
Yes.
Proud to be a part of it.
Very much. So remind them again, what's that website?
ConservationRaffle.com.
ConservationRaffle.com. Don't forget that, and we'll make sure you don't. We'll remind you. But anyway, so we're excited to be here with Oliver Travel Trailers. It's one of the highest prizes. It's a nice prize, $86,000 trailer that could be won here.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a custom off-the-grid model, so it's not only got the standard Oliver, which is the pinnacle of travel trailers anyway. It's not only got that; it's got other things that kind of an off-the-grid model. Correct?
Oh yeah. It's got solar, inverter, composting toilet. That's just some of the accessories that's been added to the trailer to give the winner of this prize, the ability to really get out in.
Wow, what Tennessee outdoorsman wouldn't want that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Well, let's dive into a little bit about the company before we get it even deeper into the details here. But Scott Oliver is the founder, right?
Yeah, his family is actually his father and his uncle, I think, are the founders. And Scott is. I met Scott back a few years ago through a mutual friend, and he's all about supporting TWRA and our Tennessee wildlife in general and wanted what he could do to help support the agency and its foundation. And I said, well, there are projects we have where like heritage members that you could donate money to, and it all goes to conservation. And he said, I'm all over it. Let's do it. So and so he's been a supporter of Tennessee wildlife for many years, and then we're having this conservation raffle, which has become uber successful for the state. And he kind of come to us and said, hey, what can Oliver Travel do to be a part of this, to help out with this? And
and here we are.
Wow.
Well, as we mentioned before, y'all are big outdoorsmen here. The Oliver family and the people who work here love the outdoors and get out together.
I mean, again, that's what we do when we play. We hunt and fish.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, and you've been with the company for 5 years, but 2008 was when it kind of got started, right?
Yes. The travel trailer division of Oliver Companies started about 2008.
Okay.
Again, Scott's dad and uncle, they founded the company, and really they founded it on the premises of, they wanted a trailer because they were obviously huge outdoorsmen as well.
Yeah.
So they wanted a trailer that they could take out into the back country and be comfortable, but be able to camp when it was cold and not have to worry about their water lines freezing and so forth. And so there really wasn't at the time anything that was out there that met that need. And so they put their heads together, and the whole Oliver family is very ingenuitical, if you will. And so, I mean, they developed an Oliver trailer, and then it's just kind of morphed from there 2014 is when the bigger model, they made one like we're giving away in the raffle, the 23.5 footer, which is by far the most popular model that we sell.
Yeah.
But it started in about 2014. 2019, we delivered the 500th Oliver to a customer. Fast forward to 2022, we delivered 1,000, and the winner of this trailer, I think, is like hull number 1420.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Hey, explain to us a little bit, Rodney, about the body design and how it's all inclusive, so to speak. You know, you were mentioning the plumbing and all that's it's built in, and just tell us a little bit about the design like that.
Sure. So what makes an Oliver really unique is it's primarily fiberglass construction, and it's fiberglass inside and out. So there's really it's impervious to rot, decay.
Right.
If you get it wet, you don't have to worry about, I've got to replace the wall or the floor or whatever. But in between what we call the inner and outer shells of the trailer, there's an airspace in there, and that's where the tanks, the plumbing, the electrical, that's where they live, and that space is heated. So when you're camping in the winter and you've got your furnace running, it's heating all that area, so you don't have to worry about, again, your water lines freezing, your water tanks freezing. And then, one of the things that makes it really nice, as far as going off-road, is by having everything encapsulated. When you are going into the back country or crossing a creek or whatever, you don't have anything underneath the trailer really to pull loose or whatever.
Right.
So it's really well equipped to get into the back country where you can enjoy the outdoors, hunt, fish, kayak. A lot of our customers like to ride bikes and stuff. So that's what the trailer was built for.
Nice. Yeah.
Well, the 23-footer that's behind us here, that's the trailer or a version of that you could win. And like you said, it's great for all seasons. I noticed the messaging over here on the stand. It says 4 seasons trailer. So the way that the wall is built and the layers, it's awesome. I mean, it's pretty cool.
Yep. It's all insulated. Again, it's obviously got an air conditioner on it, so if it's hot, you can stay cool. But if it's cold, it has a heater, and you can get the cabin back to a comfortable temperature. Has an awning on the trailer and so forth. So, and then again, they named the Oliver the Legacy, and the reason why is unlike a lot of other RV manufacturers. This trailer, with just a little bit of care, it's made to go from generation to generation. Again, the frame is aluminum and fiberglass, so there's really nothing on the trailer, that can't survive the test of time.
Yeah. And tell us about that aluminum frame too.
It's a all welded 6061 aluminum frame, and then we also do the steps out of aluminum. So again, we didn't take any shortcuts. That was one of the things that Mr. Jim was pretty adamant about, is he didn't want any shortcuts taken. And to this day, the owners are still maintaining Jim's vision of trying to build the best trailer that you can buy in the market.
Strong but light as well, right?
Yeah.
This trailer that we're giving away in the raffle, you can very comfortably pull it with just a standard half-ton truck. The GVWR on it's 7,000 pounds, but the camping weight on the trailer is going to probably come in somewhere around 6,200 pounds. And one of the other things that makes the Oliver good about getting off road and off grid and so forth and into a lot of national parks and things like that is the trailer is 7 foot wide. So it sits in really nicely behind a full-size tow vehicle.
Oh, nice.
So you pretty much can know if my vehicle can make it, the trailer can make it. So
I've seen the opposite going down the road.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sometimes I wonder, boy, there's a lot of places that guy can't go.
And you see a lot of cracked fenders on them.
Oh,
The fenders
man,
are cracked off of them. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, but these wheels, they're right in line. They're tucked under the cab there. It fits real nice and it fits in that lane, whether it's the highway or the trail. So that's pretty cool. That's awesome. I've seen some of those. Where is that out west? You can drive through the trees. I guess this one probably drive right through that tree, that big sequoia or whatever.
Redwoods.
Yeah, you pull it right through that big redwood. But yeah, I think it's awesome. An awesome built trailer. This is my first chance to be able to walk through and see one, and
it's the impression I get, and my first time today too. I mean, I've seen the pictures and the videos and things, but it just puts you in mind of just a super clean. I mean, it's elegantly simple.
Yes.
It's
everything you need, but nothing you don't.
Right. The locks and the keepers and the holders on the drawers and the cabinet doors are just, very simple, but very, very efficient.
Sturdy. Everything about it's just so sturdy and solid.
Yep.
Very little wood. You mentioned earlier that there's very, very little wood
just in the cabinets and drawers.
Yeah,
right?
pretty much just in the cabinets and drawers. And even there, we use, we don't use cheap wood. I mean, we use our cabinet drawers are dovetailed together just like cabinets that you would buy in a quality home.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we didn't even cut corners, in
No
that
pun
space
intended.
as well. Right. Yeah.
Those corners are not cut; those are dovetail. But yeah, and I think it's cool when you're inside. You talk about clean lines, and just it's the same material on the outside. It's on the inside, right? On those
Correct.
walls.
Yes.
So it creates that 4 season seal, kind of thing that's going on there. Each layer has its importance, right?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it's four shells, an outside lower and an outside upper, and then you have mirror images on the inside.
Oh, okay.
So, and then again, there's that air space, and we wrap it with insulation on the inside. And again, that's where everything lives in the trailer, pretty much, as far as mechanically. But you guys are right. I mean, it's if you have a spill on the floor or whatever, I mean, with fiberglass, it's pretty much you can just wipe it down and go. I mean, it's real simple.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Cool in the summer, warm in the winter.
Hey, no pun intended there either.
Yeah.
It's very cool. So I'm looking at the list there. We've already kind of touched on it's built for the off the grid. This trailer that folks can win it's built for the trail. It's built off grid. What's some other things that stand out on the fact sheet of this trailer that folks can win that we should share with?
Well, I mean, it's got some, it's as Johnny alluded to a little bit earlier. I mean, every Oliver, basically, whenever it just a standard model, it has everything that you need to very comfortably camp, like in campgrounds. You've got a TV, you've got a microwave, a cooktop, air conditioning, again, and heat. So, I mean, bathrooms inside. So, I mean, pretty much everything that you would need. And then, again, the one we've developed and we're building for the raffle, again, we've equipped it with some of the off-grid options like the solar we talked about and the composting toilet and so forth. And then, again, whoever wins the trailer, if they want when they pick the trailer up, we can even add some additional stuff. For example, like a receiver hitch to use put a bike rack in. We have aluminum storage basket that we can put on the front to give you a little more storage space and so forth. So there's other things that could be added to the trailer if the winner so chooses.
Yeah.
And what's the sleeping capacity? What are most of these trailers?
The model that we're giving away it sleeps 3.
Okay.
So it's a twin bed on each side in the back, and then the front dinette will let down, and that will make a twin bed as well.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yep.
I think that's very cool. And then the storage underneath, is there any kind of storage going on the outside? I know a lot of trailers have that option.
There is. On the opposite side of the trailer, there is what we call a basement compartment. And
Put all your bows and tackle box and your guns.
well, yeah, you can get some of that stuff in there for sure. Most people typically, they either put a camper topper or a bed cover or something on their tow vehicle to keep a lot of that stuff. But that storage space, it will hold things like your water hose, your electrical cord. A lot of people will put like their chocks or wheel chocks and so forth in that space. But there is a basement compartment on this trailer. Yep.
Another thing I noticed was the refrigerator is integrated into the body, which is very nice.
Yeah, it's like it's part of the part of the shell. It's
Yeah,
just the
yeah.
refrigerator.
It is. I mean, the shells are molded so that the refrigerator just
It's part
slides
of
right
it,
in and
yeah.
tucks into that spot. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Oh, I lost my train of thought there. But anyway, the truck. Could you pull this thing with a Suburban or a large SUV? Have you seen
sure.
that?
Yeah,
happen? Yeah.
No, yeah, like a Nissan Armada. I think they have a tow capacity of
really?
like 8,000 pounds, or a Suburban. Again, just anything where you've got a GVWR of more than 7,000 pounds will pull this trailer.
And so someone who hasn't, I won the trailer, but I have no idea. I have no idea how to hook it up or how to get it to the campground. Do y'all offer like some help there? I think I noticed you had one out front there where people were kind of looking at it.
Oh, sure. I mean, so whoever wins the trailer, we do an orientation with every customer that picks up an Oliver. So there's a delivery team here that will walk the customer through the options on the trailer, how to use it, and so forth. And then right in front of our facility here, we have a campground, and we'll let our new owners go out and camp for a day or two. That gives them time to, understand everything that they don't understand. And
so then they just walk over and ask you. Right?
Exactly. Yep.
That's good.
Yeah. Why did all my lights, my fuse blow, or what's going on? Why did I do this? Why did that?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's little tricks there. You learn a lot once you go camping that first time.
Oh yeah. I mean, and that's another. I think another thing that sets us apart. In the industry is, I mean, we want to take the time with our customers, to be sure that it's a very good experience.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Man.
That's very cool. Well, let's see. You mentioned the accessories and what makes these trailers unique. They're great for hunting, great for fishing, just about any adventure you can think of. This one retailed, the one that was given away was $86,600, which is a very awesome prize package there. What if somebody wanted to come check it out and purchase one? What are they looking at for the smaller one or for the bigger one there?
So the smaller unit starts out at $65,500, and the larger unit starts out at $73,500. But then we have a pretty nice options list where we typically build a lot of our trailers just to a customer's what fits a customer the best. So what the things that you might want, Johnny might not want. So I mean, we go through our options list, and then depending on what you do or don't want, then we'll build the trailer that way. So again, we've kind of built this trailer with the outdoors in mind.
I can't think of a better partner to have in these packages on this conservation raffle than Oliver Travel. I mean, they're built in Tennessee, built right here in Tennessee.
Yeah, that's cool.
By a family that hunts and fishes, and that's what they developed it for. It's like, let's just find something we can take out off the grid and hunt out of, and that's what it was developed for, and it's morphed into this, probably the most elite travel trailer that you can buy.
Yeah.
And we get to have it as part of the conservation raffle.
Who needs a shoreline? You just go out and go where you're going and live there.
Not a better place to go than Tennessee.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I mean, and not only, the showroom here, but I mean, Monday through Friday at either 9 a.m. or 1 p.m., we'll actually take customers into the plant, and we'll show you exactly how it's built, so that you can see everything from where the frame is welded to how everything goes together. And again, anybody that's done much research on RVs and so forth, it doesn't take long for them to see the difference in an Oliver.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you can just walk through and tell the difference. I mean, how solid those things are and how sleek they are.
Yep.
And I think anybody that's ever walked in one is kind of like, ooh, look at that.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. It's very, very cool. I like how the awnings come out too. I was looking at the awning, and it's not the rollout kind. It's
an electric awning.
Electric awning. It's built a little bit better and a little bit different. With those arms how they extend out. It's very cool.
Yep. Has a wind sensor on it, so if it's if you've got the awning out and you happen to be over at the campfire or whatever, and you get a hard gust of wind, I mean, awnings and wind are not very compatible with each other.
Yeah.
But it has a wind sensor, so that once it detects a certain amount of movement, it's like, okay, I need to get
Retract.
in. Right.
Retract itself back in.
Yep.
Man.
They thought of everything.
Yeah, that's really
perfect for that person who ran out from the campground to enjoy the day and forgot to put the awning up.
Yep.
Or it was perfectly fine when they left, but the weather turned bad.
Yeah,
like it does in Tennessee every now and then.
Didn't see that coming. Well, Johnny, let's get back to the raffle one more time.
Okay.
I know if you're just tuning in, if you didn't hear before, with this trailer is going to be one of these trailers is going to be in the conservation raffle.
Right. It's one of 10 packages that we have in Tennessee's Conservation Raffle, conservationraffle.com. You can visit there, buy lots of tickets, and help support conservation in Tennessee.
Yeah.
It's one of the biggest, if not the biggest, in the nation. Last year it raised about $1.9 million that can be multiplied with the Pittman Robertson funds up to times 4.
Yeah.
And all those dollars go to whatever TWRA wants to use them for, from, as we said, from crawfish to elk. I mean, any kind of conservation efforts that they need, that's what the money goes for, because license sales just doesn't cover everything that we need here in Tennessee.
And sometimes it might go toward buying public land.
That's right, to buy land. It's for land acquisition and for improvements on any kind of hunting and fishing places that we have, where it's boat ramps and kayak ramps and things like that. It's just money that we've got to be able to do that for the public. And there's, like we said, there's 10 packages. You could win, of course, this an $87,000 Oliver trailer, but you could also win a $50,000 voucher toward a Ford truck. A bass boat from Bass Pro Shops. There's some hunting opportunities. We have an elk tag at the Royal Blue up there. You can go elk hunting here in Tennessee and kill a good bull in Tennessee. Some deer hunt, on President's Island there. Have a good trophy whitetail hunt. And Best of the West builds a custom rifle. And there's some heritage packages, that Henry builds a custom rifle also as part of that package. You get
Beautiful
lifetime
gun.
licenses for your kids. It's just so many things. It's something for everybody. Academy Sports comes in with a shopping spree. It's unbelievable at Academy Sports as well.
Right.
So they're just, visit conservationraffle.com, look through the packages, see what's there, but there's something there for everybody.
There really is.
Yeah, if you can't find something on that list, I'd be surprised, because it's especially like we said with that Academy package, you can get anything you wanted there. It's Academy's,
and we're so appreciative of people like the Oliver family who contact us and want to be a part of this, and as well as these other packages. These are 10 packages that these people have built for Tennessee to have as part of their conservation efforts to try to raise money, and they're that's a big deal to us to be able to have these people as partners, like Oliver, and get this, because
definitely
it's just a hard thing to put together it's impossible without their help.
Yeah, I know our foundation does a lot to help us as an agency raise money and whatnot, but appreciate you guys out there and what y'all do for us and the hard work. I mean, it's a small operation, but y'all get a lot done over there.
We try.
I really do appreciate what y'all do. Rodney, I appreciate you coming on the show. And
my pleasure. I mean, check us out at www.olivertraveltrailers.com, and any questions, there's a contact us button on the website there. Fill out the form, and we'll be happy to explain anything about the trailers to you.
All right, neat.
Awesome.
And thank you again for the donation, and
that's our pleasure.
Really appreciate it.
Our pleasure.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
This is Tennessee WildCast. Come back, see us again, listen to us. We appreciate you tuning in for sure, and check out these trailers and check out the Conservation Raffle, conservationraffle.com.
Conservationraffle.com.
And purchase your tickets and just get outside and have fun. This is Tennessee WildCast, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for tuning in. Stay connected with TWRA by visiting our website at tnwildlife.org and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Hey, it's all about Tennessee wildlife. It's what we do. Tennessee WildCast will be on the air again next week. We'll see you then.